they're like unhinged, because like as an esport, bro, they don't give a fuck about like brand friendliness. The esports basically like propped up by gambling, so they don't give a shit.
Right now, and this is where you bring it back to that mental composure, because if you're
Falcons lost to Spirit. So wait, Heroic weren't even the ones who beat Falcons. Heroic just fucking piled on and just shit on them. Wow, okay, that's even worse. Wow, I thought at least Heroic was the team that beat them. Oh god,
it's really
just piling on.
Things kind of go downhill. So interested to see if even Core here get eliminated by Josh again, if they're going to be able to have that mental composure to bounce back into it. Because even Core, along with Lawrence, 104, 11th place coming into the game. They're still within reach from that spot, but getting taken out and getting put on the Rit cycle does things to your
Look at Muzz and Sphinx go, man. Shout out Muzz and Sphinx. I know obviously Muzz, my son, I will gas him as much as I can, but Muzz and Sphinx been playing really fucking good right now. Already qualied land, div final win, top 5 yesterday in div finals. I feel like they're just going under the radar a bit too, though. They're just super consistently strong right now in every game mode.
This lobby is going to be the next one in line to take out OSID from that reboot cycle. Muzz and Sphinx staring overhead, though, looking down at Bolts and Acorn's current position.
There's the loot, though.
They have an opportunity here.
All right, what did I miss?
Aggressive with Acorn and Bolts if they want to, but they are in that third place position currently, Jacob.
Donk just donked all over Falcons. I don't even watch Counter-Strike and I don't even know what that means. The kid's crazy. King and Craze full duo out.
What is CLIX doing right now?
Looking for CLIX by any chance, we think, or no? Seems that's the other team that drops with CLIX.
With how well they've been playing so far,
Oh my gosh, what is CLIX doing?
I think Peace might just be keen. I don't think he knows who he's keen. He's just keen anyone right now.
And then you have Muzz and Sphinx. They have the whole backside of that zone pushing Acorn and
All right, we're only halfway through.
Priority over that launch pad. So already seeing fourth zone.
So you haven't even missed much.
It's just so nasty to think
wow.
about what Boyle are able to accomplish.
Higgs is selling. Higgs has the best damage ratio of any player, 2.06, and the most mats farmed.
That is a relatively strong fragger dynamic that they're able to represent, and yet, even up against the likes of PETERBOT and Pollo, they don't really have the fighting chance they were hoping for. The loadout difference just a little bit too heavy-handed here, but CLIX and Higgs, this is a duo that definitely needs to start building up, get the ball rolling, Jacob, because they're starting to fall behind.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we saw in the previous qualifiers.
Actually, how many points is CLIX off qual right now? Because the leaderboard makes it look weird. Because top 4 have already qualled. So it seems like CLIX is like so far out, but... Alright, so right now, it's 131 points to qual and CLIX on 96. So CLIX is still less than 40 points off qual. Yeah, it's 35
So
points.
Shadow and
Like
Virgo and Golden no zone right now.
Very close.
That can qual.
Don't wait till game 7. Don't wait till game 8.
What's up, chat?
Pick it up a bit, but this is
how are we doing?
Extremely doable.
Maybe that's the kind of pressure that they actually need. I mean, think about how their Heats group went. Kelly highlighted it on the desk even. The back-to-back-to-back sequence for those victory royales in their Heats group to get them to fall for this finals in the first place. It all started
What's Rapid's health white?
So maybe Magic Hour still yet to strike here as Rapid cold.
Boy, it was Rapid. Damn.
Cam and Chimp trying to see if they can force Rapid back. But cold also.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they just didn't get fucking mythic goldfish last game, you know what I mean? Like, it's the margins are very small right now. People are acting like CLIX and Higgs are playing absolute dog shit and they're just fully out.
So Rapid recognizing, hey, I just need to take this
it's just kind of crazy that all the 4 LAN teams are top 4. That is crazy. Any Fang with the Prime?
There's almost no worry.
Oh yeah, Core's been having a very rough day. Core's been getting farmed.
Who's Core anyway?
I'm not seeing a lot of cube rifles this game.
Thoughts? 9 for the team, and it does look like they're trying to take down Lawrence as well. More than enough time to get Core back in the game, so it won't be a full-on team wipe just yet. But now
I don't think they even want to team wipe them. Dang, about to be 10 kills.
You can see he has no shield, less than 50 HP overall. So he's
9 elims as goal ages.
Oh, did they not know?
Right now, I feel like
oh. I guess we're just healing right in front of them.
10 elims, bro. Holy shit.
Oh, we might have a ad.
Simple. I could just select information.
3 minutes? Okay, Ozzy's tripping.
That
That's
just
fine.
makes my workload more efficient. It's crazy.
CLIX weighing down Higgs. Okay.
Games almost from here on out inside of the top 6. That's where you get half of the placement points. And then from placement 2 through 5, you get 5 points per extra placement instead of 3. And then you get 10 extra for the actual win. And that's where you want to start to be consistent, because we talk about eliminations playing the difference. If you look at the teams inside of the top, it's because of their consistent players placement mixed with those elims.
And it's wild to think about the fact that outside of that 19th place finish from the last lobby, he and Pollo, they've had first, second on the day otherwise. And so for Josh and Iamzo, they'll
Peach
have
is
to
back,
make sure
man.
that they maintain their composure if they want to stay just ahead.
Yay,
of Pete and
someone
Pollo
answered the
on that
poll,
top spot for the
finally.
leaderboard. Won't be easy though, that's for sure. And with so many lobbies still left to rock through.
Yeah, make sure you like the
anything
stream,
can happen
whoever
here,
answered the
Jacob.
poll.
Things can get flipped upside down at a moment's notice, and that's exactly what Shadow and
Unless
Burrow
you're the
trying to
person that already
avoid
liked the stream.
currently. Snedo and Wagers though. I feel
Let's
like
go.
anytime we
3
see
likes.
those
We're
guys
up.
off in the distance or
We're still
just
up right
looking
now.
directly at them,
It was
there's
me.
always
What's
a
up,
cute
Barber?
rifle following
I didn't tell
afterwards.
anyone I was going live
Just kinda
at this
really
time
playing towards the
because I
middle,
was
but less
out
than
playing
20
football.
seconds here. Reboots
But I wanted to
will
watch the end of the
turn
qualifier, so I
off.
might
You
as well
hear the
go
sound.
live.
It's counting it down. Cooper down, Shadow down.
Well,
but
welcome
at least
in.
they get a chance.
At least
As
I can
long
talk
as
to
you're
someone now.
eliminated and respawning before this timer stops here, you have a chance to get back in the game. But you see Core getting eliminated, Chimp getting taken
Still
down.
a
Those
minute
players
and
will
25 on
not be
Aussie.
rebooting back into this endgame.
Have you been watching so far,
bad for
Barber,
right now,
or
though.
you
His
just
name
don't
has
really
been
care?
non-stop in that elimination feed, and there is just nothing he can do. All of these competitors are definitely capable of beating somebody out of the sky, especially when they don't really have much of anything to work with. But for Agers and Ritual, things have finally come to a little bit of a lull here. Now looking to play a little bit more reserved. They're trying to prioritize their rotations. They know that they've already got so many elimination points that they just want placement to go with it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of been one of the main things that has
Oh,
been in the
Pete.
team. Like
Peek gonna.
Agers and Ritual, they have a
Oh, this
fifth
could be
and a
bad,
sixth place
but I
and
think you
ninth
should be
and a
good.
15th. It's just a lack
Nice,
of
good.
consistency
Oh no! Oh!
staying inside of the top as PETERBOT
Spinks
does
just
go
lands on
down.
him.
You see Pollo just
Bro.
trying to get in from the bottom,
I was
but
gonna
no
say that's a
time
really
to
good
save the
rotate,
day,
but
so he's gonna have to
holy.
continue doing this one as a solo. So there's 5 eliminations.
That was a
for
good
him, and
rotate
he'll
out of
take
P.
first
It's
place
just they
back
got
throughout the course of the
psychoed. It just
game.
sometimes it
This
happens
is
like
where
that. But
placement and
Pollo gonna
consistency
solo clutch. It
really
looks like this is
separates
really
the
solo
first
clutchable.
place teams
Shadow and
versus
Virgo on the
everybody
high
else.
ground. This is
Sphinx and
really
Mars
good for
really
them for
just
acquiring
set
land.
up a trap there,
Shadow and
though.
Virgo are in
Pete
5th right
and
now. They could
Pollo
possibly
entice
put
them
themselves
to go for that
into
first maneuver
maybe
against Snedo and
top 3
Wagers, and
contention
instead,
here.
They were the ones really lying in wait to try and punish the duo. Pollo, fortunately, stuck as a solo now, but Shadow and
Yo,
Virgo
we got
from
another
overhead,
like. Let's go.
they've managed to get a
Appreciate
little
it,
bit
whoever
of a
just liked.
breather, but they still have a lot of effort.
Hello, hello,
that they're gonna
hello.
have to try and work around because Sphinx, Muzz,
Yo, what's up, Jake?
Ritual,
How you
Agers,
doing,
and
man?
Form Bolts, all of these
Have you been
teams,
watching,
so
Jake,
many
or do you
heavy
just
hitters
not
in
know
NA
anything about
looking
comp
to try and
Fortnite?
overtake on leaderboard.
Kind of see they just reposition
Because of
them
me?
enough of that
W
cube
Jake.
rifle up above.
We're so close to our
Pollo
like
just gonna
goal now,
have to do it by
Jake, because
himself.
of
You
you.
kind of see the strategy, the lack of shockwaves. He's gonna go ahead and use that launch pad, re-pick up the shockwaves. He's gonna fizz and try to bypass 8th zone, 9th zone. Hopefully
Bro, I just
land
started
in the
watching.
10th zone.
Okay.
Maybe with team
CLIX is
going down, so that way
oh,
you start
cube
to
rifle
pick
on
up
height.
those
Oh
placement points
god.
will start to set in inside of the
I don't know
top
why
15
we're having
up
cube
from
rifles
there.
in comp,
Rather
but
than cold, they need it just
it
as
is what
well
it
as
is.
everybody else. 167 points so far
Hey, but
in
you're
this
the
game.
number 1 fan
4
right now, Jake.
eliminations. They're doing more than enough to build themselves the confidence, but you can look at their loadout. Empty item slots, 1 pizza, 1 shockwave. They've
All right,
been
top
fighting
17
for so
situation.
long
CLIX and
here
Higgs.
in
CLIX and
today's
Higgs
game.
trying to
It's
make a
almost
comeback to
like they're keep
potentially
themselves
put
going
themselves
to
in
the
the
end
land.
Can't
They need a
forget
really
about
good
Higgs
game
and
here.
CLIX,
But that
though.
cube rifle from Shadow and
Trying to go
Virgo
for lost time.
gonna
Cube
be
rifle
coming in.
has
Pollo gonna go for a
managed
high ground
to
take,
send
taking a
presence
lot of
their
zone
way.
here.
Snedo
If
Wagers
someone looks up, he
there.
could potentially be
Looks at
over for him.
Pollo. 2 slapperoni
I could like on my
pizzas.
other
He can
account. I
buy
would
himself some
appreciate
time.
that,
He might be
man.
able to just play from that backside of zone, tank up a little bit of damage, a little bit of those storm takes.
I mean, Shadow and Virgo
Slap
just
placement,
gonna
but again, Shadow
dominate
and
the
Virgo,
lobby here.
Now that they've got this cube rifle, they are looking to try and punish Agers and Ritual.
Who
on that
thought this was a
rotate, and
good
sure
idea?
enough, they're gonna be able to take out Agers, but still, Richie trying to play for the revive. If he pulls this off, that is a huge accomplishment now, because that's just gonna keep this potent duo up and running.
Yeah, they don't keep the focus and the pressure on Aegis and Rituals. Not only is he able to get that revive, but they pop that slurp juice, so in a matter of seconds, it's going to be like he never went down in the first place, and you see them kind of go to the front side of zone. Pressure
CLIX and Higgs are going to need a good game here.
Not enough to kind of put players at a desperate hand. CLIX and Higgs.
Nice, good zone tank. And then, okay, I was going to say maybe pop pizza here. They picked up another kill.
They can heal up before they have to do it again. Zone after zone here. Still 16 teams still up. So placement points haven't even set in yet with Josh and Bolts going down.
Smart by CLIX and Higgs, though, because right now it's frontside low. That is the priority focus from Shadow.
Bro, we're just watching Cube Rifle Simulator.
Ritual. A little bit of that mid-ground layer, a little bit separated from where some of the congestion is starting to build up, but they are still trying to make it towards frontside, and Reed's going to be brought down. 9 eliminations now for Agers, but the material count still much lower than what they would like it to be. They're going to continue to wrap around here. They want to see if they can take over another frontside position, but it's Higgs and CLIX on the other scope of things. And looking back.
All right, CLIX. What did I call him? CLIX? Oh, they're both 1 HP. Not great. They're going to need a refresh. Hopefully a double siphon. Maybe like a pizza box. What happened to their pizza boxes? They had a full pizza box. Poyo's still going as a solo. Still 16 teams up here going into second to last zone. 16 teams also. I mean, 24 players. Now you need one like. We'll get that. Rapid just going to jump in, but no, he's going to go down. But Cold trying to solo clutch. Gonna go to front side right now.
But it almost leaves you no worries. We know what Cold is capable of.
At the same time, though, Cold, he doesn't really have a whole lot of builds to
still
work
top
with.
10 situation. Trying to lurk on Cooper here. Cooper doesn't know. No, Cooper does know. Ooh, good fake out of Cooper. But Cold still knows he needs to take down Cooper. He knows that's a solo. CLIX and Higgs still going in this game. Veer and Noxy also still going. Cooper's still going. No, Cooper gonna go down to Havoc. Somehow, Cold is still going, popping pizzas right in front of CLIX's head.
He just can't find that full knock, and he needs it now more than ever. A refresh to just continue.
Oh my gosh, he's still going. Cold is so cold. That's why he's the Iceman. I'm a nice man, but CLIX and Higgs trying to continue going, trying to push for that land qual.
They're still fighting for 30 more. 5 teams remain. At least they all have somebody by them sides. Agers drops down from above.
Oh, Agers just whiffing, unfortunately. I think this might be a CLIX and Higgs win here. Potentially, CLIX picking up another elimination. CLIX and Higgs, top 5. All solos. Solo F and CS, ladies and gentlemen.
1v1, and this is where Richie can really try to shine here. Can he lock this one down for himself?
I'm switching Nazi.
Good in the box here if he can land it. Noxy's holding him on the other side of the wall, though. No, Storm Sickness. Higgs just went down. JoJo versus Noxy. Similar placements for all of the teams on the edge of land.
A single pump shot. If he gets the max here, that'll be the end of it.
Oh, good play by JoJo. Can't find the shot, though. Noxy should win this. Yeah, Noxy should win this.
But he's blocked up. Noxy just continuing to open up, playing it safe. The edge just making it.
Oh, wait, one build. Wait, Noxy can lose this. He missed. I don't know why I could see that coming. Like, I saw that coming. I just knew, like, when he drops straight down vertically, you have to not panic. You can't panic. It's so losable once you drop down. Oh, no. They both whiffed, but he whiffed harder. Oh, boy.
That's a terrible choke. I'm not going to lie. All right, what's the leaderboard looking like?
He ran out of builds, man. Damn. And AC looking shaky. Okay, chill, Scroll. You're allowed to say it, but chill.
Alright, CLIX is only 50 points off a qual.
I don't want to be that guy. Why did it feel like... I don't know what it is. You can just feel some of the chokes coming sometimes. Like, I would have put any amount of money on him selling that shot in the drop down. I don't know why. You can just see it.
Running around. JoJo Fishy finds the victory royale here. And like Jacob calls out, right, Kelly, the fact that this is a team that was right on the bubble, right? This is a team.
All right, I'll be back.
What land they trying to qualify for? The Esports World Cup.
Massive, especially with 3 games.
I was in a ranked game with Aoxy. Yeah, Aoxy's a good pro, but he's like one of the lesser known pros a little bit, just a little bit.
Wait, who, Nav? Who's my son?
He gets a little confident. He drops down to the low ground to fight Noxy, or Noxy, I should say. But Noxy actually trades spots and is able to take height away from him, and then it looked like like that was
Oh,
not his game
Scroll?
to win.
No,
But
it's not even that. No, I mean,
JoJo
Scroll
and
can
Moxie
talk his
just
shit, bro.
trading
Like, when
right
random
now.
kids
I'll
in
be
my
back,
chat are like,
chat.
NA's dog shit, it's like, alright, buddy, you fucking 3 PR, okay? But when an FNCS champ, it's like, okay, well, kind of fair. You know what I mean? Like,
Super
you kind of earn the ability to talk
winning
shit.
moment had to have been when JoJo, of course, ran out, picked up some mats to go ahead and support him for that little bit of time that he needed. Obviously, the whiffs towards the end right there, they're going to help out immensely, but staying composed, making sure that you hit your shots is what's going to close.
Yeah, they both whiffed the pumps.
And listen,
Hey, Crocs to the prime. Check cause death. I can't until Asarian updates, and it usually takes like an hour, unfortunately.
Exciting.
I wish I could check
Yeah,
live.
Viv, that's the thing, right? That's the thing is I know a little something, but we gotta go to a break. Okay, first a break. When we come back, we gotta look at these standings. I'm telling you.
We're looking at the standings now.
We'll see in a second. You don't want to miss it.
Ooh, okay, so Josh Zoe in first on 242. PETERBOT Point in second on 232. Shadow Virgo 215. Okay, so right now land qual is Shadow and Aoxy, because Josh and Pete already have it.
It was such a fast-moving class. So if you didn't understand one concept, you'd move to the next one. It was the snowball effect. But with quizzes in AI mode, I was able to right then and there test my knowledge and see if I was on the right track. So that was really cool.
Where are the hardest arenas to play? The altitude in Denver is no joke.
Playing in Denver, you're like, New York, welcome to the pressure cooker.
Intersection of history, TD Garden in Boston.
Might be the loudest arena I've ever stepped foot in my entire life.
So gross.
Jesse, you remember Danny?
Hey. Hey.
Nice fit, bro. Thanks. Here we go. How are you doing that?
4 parks. 1 vacation that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
Match day. Let's go. Kinder chocolate bars. What a lineup.
Tom's stealing our treats again.
Nutella all day. It's crunch time. How did I miss the Butterfinger? Go all in. Buy any 2 Ferrero brands for your chance to win $1 million.
This is Body Armor. Real hydration with electrolytes, no artificial dyes, and coconut water. Choose better. Body Armor.
Bring on the fun and bring home a new Honda. Road trips won't wait, neither should you. So bring on the thrills with a Honda Hybrid. Hit the road with
Alright, isn't it youtube.com/Fortnite? Man, I remember they used to stream Fortnite stuff on the thing.
Welcome back. Stress levels through the roof. Quality of games today through. About Aoxy and JoJo Fisher being on the bubble before.
I can't be on YouTube right now, so.
We are still on the bubble. I think what's interesting here, though. Bubble before. Take a look. We are still on the bubble. I think what's interesting here, though, Kelly, is now we've created a situation where Cold and Rapid and Muzz and Sphinx, players who have already qualified, are now almost like surrounding us. So as long as we keep up what we're doing, we can't drop out.
That's true. For Shadow's team and Aoxy's team, if you look down to Agers and Ritual, they're only 13 points away from them. So still within that contention, there's still a lot of opportunities for our teams in this top 10 to jump into those land qualifying.
We need
spots.
Raxi in here.
I gotta talk about Agers there. What an incredible solo run. Actually, let's shift focus onto Shadow and Virgo, because this is one of the duos that we're watching that definitely seems like they have punched their ticket into land, but we do still have 2 more games to go. But if we get to see them controlling high ground like what we did in the last game,
Still anyone's game, yeah.
imagine that they're going to be making their way to land.
Yeah, and we've seen them try to go ahead and, you know, maintain the high ground in past
I'll be back.
games. Unfortunately, in some of those other games, they did not have the cube rifle. Here in game number 5, though, they did, and you can see they found a lot more success, right? Able to go ahead and find their best placement of the day, their most eliminations in a single game throughout the day.
You big with 5 to 7.
6 eliminations. Now, of course,
3 more games, chat. 3 more games.
Good, but one of the other teams who has the opportunity to go ahead and overtake them as one of those qualifying teams, because the leaderboard is so close, is of course going to be Agers and Ritual. And we tune in with these guys, and this big pop-off game for them right there, and why they were able to surge up the leaderboard so much, was just on the back foot of all of these eliminations. I mean, we tuned into these guys at like it was like 10th, 11th zone, and Agers had 8 eliminations already. We were like, what the heck? They ended with 14 total in a 15th place, so definitely their best game of the day as well.
And that's also after Rituals revived Agers. So to be able to do that, to get even
Nice
more
sweat.
points, I mean, to be able to get the revive off, and then he's able to solo clutch. I mean, Zeke, that is what you need in these final moments.
Fortnite is delivering here in NAC. We are ready to jump
Let's
into
go.
game number 6.
Okay.
Only 3
All right.
games left to go. The goal, to end in the top 2. Casters, take it away.
Honestly, to start the day, Taco, I would sit back, I was relaxed. Each and every game passes, I get more and more closer to the edge of my seat, and it kind of shows that's what's happening in these games. Game number 1, we saw kind of a lack of aggression, sending your one individual player out to try to get
I just used the Science 2D replay viewer of that game and can say the core died 10 or 11 times that game. Yeah, I thought it was around 12 was my count.
And taking destiny into their own hands, and we'll see right now if that continues. Taco, game number 6 is ready, and so is the second half of the tournament.
When Summit land on the 29th, bro. 29th, 30th, and 31st.
You're playing in a rank cup right now?
With Brian?
Nice, man. You think you're gonna do good?
Please, AJ. I mean, AJ's got good momentum going right now, man.
Top 7 area is really what I'm keeping an eye towards. And they're the ones that have really they gotta start hustling. And they need to hustle expeditiously because
Let's go,
the lobby is
Core.
not waiting for them.
We're
Lawrence
not dead.
and Osid, after the slugfest they had to endure.
You reached my like goal. Let's go.
Pete goes down. Pete landed on Josh. Ooh, okay, Pete. Pete's starting to make a play for the win. I'm pretty sure Pete just solo landed on Yomzo Josh to try to see if he could grief him. And then spawn back on Pollo anyway. Interesting.
Quick response, quick reflex. Now maybe Osin has another chance. Try and back up his duo, but he's gonna look to try.
How do we already have a cube rifle?
And instead, Golden and Ozo now just sending each other right overhead. This Golden
Can CLIX still qual? It's close, bro. It's gonna be close. He's about 50 points off qual right now, so he needs to have a really good last 3 games.
Necessary evil for Core. He has to defend for himself. That's going to be Lawrence, and it's going to be a game-saving play because if he does go down, you see why it came to fruition. Yes, Lawrence will get dropped. Golden and Ozone defend their actual
Ooh, he's got the thingy rifle.
Sending Core elsewhere, and that means
The
Core
zap gun thingy.
just long enough for him to get his teammate back into the game. I hope they don't get hunted down because that's what we're seeing. Players chase the reboots out of the sky, and that's something that we're seeing really play a role. Aegis and Ritual
Arc
in
lightning,
that last
thank you.
game, we kind of saw them
The arc lightning, the thingy rifle. You know what I meant.
And now
You
they're
saw
only
it.
13 points outside of that bubble. With 3 games to go, they still have control of their own destiny here.
As you watch your prediction of CLIX announcement, it's, I wouldn't say it's a gimmick, but it's CLIX and Higgs trying to make Pete not grief him by suggesting that if he does, they'll grief him at a land. That's all it is.
Because they're stationary to fight back.
All that Ritual and Agers want that. They want the full elimination. They want to take out Aoxy and JoJo Fishy at the same time because that's just a duo that's inside of the bubble. And if they don't,
Another one. That's another one.
It makes it all the easier to play catch up and overcome. But
He's got the goldfish. Nice. Ooh, Josh and Zoe having to fight Liam. Wait, this is the.
Josh
Ooh,
Niamzo
wait, what?
also duking it out with Liam currently.
He has? Yo, what's up, Fortnite? Someone's gonna be a movie. I'm excited. I am very excited.
Wait, Fortnite's in
I'm not
chat?
excited for the 30-hour trip, but very excited for everything else.
They've been on fire all day long, but finally,
welcome to the stream.
Burnt out here by Jace and Liam.
EWC is gonna be a movie too at this point.
Josh Riley, and that might just be enough for Yamzo to want to head the other direction.
Yeah, Josh really feeling himself. You saw that one elimination.
Rapid's lurking.
He took down PETERBOT early, and once you take down PETERBOT, you kind of think everybody else should be easy, but it's not always going to be the case, especially kind of in a 2v1 situation, as we see Rapid and Cold hearing all of the noise, and now they're lurking on over. Liam, Jace, they go.
Chat, you guys do this every time. The person who is running the Fortnite Twitch account, I promise you, has no input on nerfing or vaulting the cube rifle. It's not worth trying, chat.
Rapid. We'll have to give up that pursuit for right now.
This is the person you say W Fortnite because they've invited me and helped me get a booth for LAN. This is not the person we harass about gameplay changes. Let me do that in DMs.
Exactly the healthiest either. He's gonna need some white heals. If he doesn't find them sometime soon or get a siphon,
it's worth a try. I respect it, but okay. Cole's gonna come back now. Oh no, he's gonna just let himself go. Go back on the loot. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
But that is a little bit tragic for the opening strat of this game.
He really did. He boxed himself up, but I don't know how many people noticed. If you look at the mini map on the right, he literally looked straight down and marked the spot. So when he does get rebooted, he's right back into his loadout. He doesn't have to search for scrap. So, hey, sometimes it's the necessary evil when you're playing like Cold and Rapid have been playing so far in this game. Sometimes you just get a little bit over aggressive with no HP. PETERBOT trying to do the same thing.
Okay, two pizza. Double pizza.
Fresh off the reboot.
Okay, hear me out, chat. The tag AR, I think I would think it's better if the gun looked better. Is it just me? I might be stupid. There's something about the tag AR where it makes me think it's gonna suck. I swear we had a gun with this same image that used to suck. Am I cooking here? I swear we had a gun that was awful that had this same image, so it makes me always think it's gonna suck as well. But it's actually good. Is that? Because something in my head keeps making me think it's gonna suck, and then I'm seeing every pro beam with it. And it does sound weak a bit too, yeah. The Chapter 5 version was horrific. Maybe that's why. There was definitely a gun that had that image that was bad.
It was really their 6 eliminations as a duo that helped carry them a little bit more forward.
It must be buffed. You got buffed? Yeah. Josh is being farmed. He is. Yeah, this is really bad for Zoe. This is what Pete wanted to do, though. But Pete wasn't able to take them down. It was actually Joe taking a fight against Liam. Sorry, Josh taking a fight against Liam. Ooh, Mythic Havoc Pump. I would normally say W pull, but a lot of the pros actually hate this gun.
We see so many different items, loadouts, the exotic slapberry, the mythic goldfish.
He ties with the T1.
The mythic Havoc Pump, one of the few shotguns in the game right now that can actually one pump players down. So it just has a slower loadout.
Yeah, this is rough as so.
For that mythic.
It's definitely been a very tumultuous day though for Aminish and Javi. Loadouts aside, weapons aside, they just don't have that many points to work with. And with only 3 games remaining here, Jacob, they are really going to have to put on an excellent performance if they want to try and play any means of catch up. But ultimately, it's still a building experience for this duo. And more importantly still, got to make sure that they are wary of the fact that there might still be other duos kind of lurking inside of the storm with them. Jace and Liam, 3 eliminations already.
Brazil?
They wouldn't mind playing spoiler to somebody else.
Yeah, I would love to see Jace and Liam just kind of get aggressive. We've seen so many other teams get aggressive onto them, and now they're kind of doing it.
They went outside they went outside distance for audio.
It's very hard to hear the audio. I'm not sure.
There's basically no audio on it.
Too late. Luckily for him, not too much damage being landed onto him early on in this fight.
This is a big commitment by Jace and Liam here.
Now his teammate Aminish has backtracked, trying to make this a full-on.
Oh my God, aura from Fortnite.
Goes up from one player to the next, just trying to keep them guessing. But Javi, he shockwaves up, landing some damage onto Liam, but he's still not.
Oh, Liam's going up.
Easy, great shots being fired.
Didn't expect him to open the edit.
Even tries to box him up.
Is the Morfight SMG solid, chat? There's a lot of pros running it. Originally, I thought it was like they had to run it, but I'm seeing a lot of people like choose to run it.
Around Javi, Aminish, trying to see if they can find
yes, yes, no, yes, yes. It's us, yes. It's amazing. I love the Fortnite scene, bro.
pack enough of a punch,
Oh.
and now you've got
Oh,
the deal
Aegis with the gold QB.
Agers and Ritual on the hunt, ready to third party.
Great for Aegis and Richie's land qual here. Really good for their land qual here.
In that last lobby, Jacob, will he do it again?
I mean, he is by himself here, has 2 eliminations. The pizza for the just in case. Sees Ritual in the distance, realizing, hey, I have 21 HP. I got to play this one a little safe instead of popping out the whole slapperoni pizza for just HP. That's exactly why he closed the distance to him and Ritual, knowing the extra resource was there. But Aegis so far in today's games, Taco, he has been the difference maker. He's been the controller. He's been the guy that is kind of imposing his will on a lot of
No, I don't want to play rank cup.
Still holding those duos at bay, despite the fact that he pulled back momentarily. That doesn't mean that he can't re-aggress at any given moment. Bolts, Acorn, on the other
I'm
hand,
tired, man.
might be looking to try and get into a
After
bit
this
of
is
a
done, I'm
fight
gonna
here.
watch some more stuff, and then I'm gonna take a nap before I stream later.
Fully aware of the fact that 144 points, that's just not
Ooh,
going
I don't even know if I
okay,
have time.
144.
Big placement, big
So
ending
Acorn and
finish.
Bolts are pretty close. Actually, wait, let's see. Wait, so 144. What do we say Qual was right now?
Making up
Qual's
for those extra little bits of points.
203.
Even with
So they're right behind. They're 10 points behind CLIX and Higgs. They're 10 points even further away from CLIX and Higgs. So it's gonna need 3 huge games basically. So Acorn and CLIX.
Bolts and Acorn, they are not inside of that bubble.
Damn. And there's only gonna be 2 spots left after this, man. So there's gonna be at least one tier 1 team on NA that misses out on LAN at this point.
62 or so points down to start this game, which is essentially a whole victory.
How much points you got right now?
Hi Fortnite. I spend a lot of money on your game. Oh, you cake. And whose code do you use?
It's going to take the course of the remaining of games to try to come back for Acorn and Bolts. As we jump on board Josh and Yamzo, first place coming into this game by 10 points. But again, you see the proactivity coming out of PETERBOT and Poyo for Josh and Yamzo.
Okay, please help me here. There's a layup, bro.
They're just hoping that their consistency
Chat, don't answer too fucking quickly here. Come on.
to get that first place.
Chat, lock in, man.
Rapid, though.
This is how we get the booth.
A little bit of an awkward spot to be in.
You guys
Having
suck.
to play the mech hit probably a little bit sooner than he'd been intending. Was really trying to
Code typical
see if he
gamer.
could build
Well,
up that
why not?
siphon off
He's
the
not rich enough
mission
anyway. Why not?
diminish, but these teams kind of just holding each other and then fighting inside of a two-tick, Jacob. This is where
You guys suck,
time
chat.
is really of the
It's fine. It's
essence.
whatever. It's all good.
Cold also
We
having
make
been
it work
brought
anyway.
down by Liam and Jace now puts Rapid into an even more awkward spot because he can't afford to lose out on this exchange with Avi and Aminish. But
No, the tag
he's
still
gonna
does decent
have
structure
a
damage. It's not as good as it
weekend
used to be, but it's still
duo lying
solid.
beside him soon enough, and we're approaching that 7-zone period, sure, but even worse still.
Raph
you're
with the
trying to
cube rifle
recover all the
too.
material, trying to recover your loadouts, and your duo has nothing to work with.
Nobody's
So
dead.
Erase the
did get time
Brian?
for Cold to reboot, exactly what you're saying. Cold still has to find a spot that's safe enough to drop down, and they're officially on a clock, even though Cold
Does it feel like Cold's reboot's really slow here? Am I stupid?
Zone gonna be closing, reboot's gonna be turning off from a Minish to Javi.
Is it taking like 10 years for Cold to respawn, or am I stupid? I swear that was
I do
so
think
long.
Minish kind of closed the gap, so he's actually going to be there close by. Cold, fresh off the reboot yet again.
Oh, he
Third
died
time
again
up
out of the
in
air.
time
Oh, okay, so when I looked at chat, look, I looked at chat and looked back, and he was dead again. Oh, and he's dead
Just
again.
knowing how grim that loadout is going to
Oof.
be.
Well,
Cold just
Yes, I
barely
remember
managed-
you.
Well, I spoke a little bit too soon. Cold will not be
You've
able
just
to
been gone
actually
for
make it
so
out
long.
of that
trying to
reboot
think,
cycle
so
just yet.
if you're
Only
cheering on a
15
team that's
seconds
really far
remain.
from land
That
qual,
7-zone hits, the reboots will be
do you want one of the
disabled,
already
so
land
Cold
qual
is
teams
going
to do
reboot
well
just
or
in time
no?
for the lobby to potentially
Because their
eliminate
spot
him for
rolls
good.
down, but if they take more of the points that you need, that's
Javi
worse.
gets freshly eliminated
Yeah,
there
so if
with
you're
seconds
close to
go
land
before the
qual,
reboot's
or if you're in
disabled,
land qual,
and
you want the teams
nobody
already qualified
has
to
the
do well,
chance
because
to
they're
come back
taking the
into
points that
this
other teams
game
need to
because
catch up.
reboots
Yeah.
have officially been disabled.
Okay.
You see a couple players gliding into the sky,
Yeah.
diminished. He's gonna get knocked, leaving Javi by himself.
Because you
Our
want those
first
points on the
solo
table for you,
player
because you need to
left in
catch
this
up.
game right now
Yeah,
is
you want them
gonna
to do
be
worse,
Javi,
not
but I'm
better.
sure
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not gonna be the only one
Doesn't
for
make
long.
too big of a difference, though, I don't think.
Fear and Noxy just supplying steady pressure over towards P.
Yes,
and
you used to
Boya.
count the days like that you didn't watch me. You make me feel depressed. Yo, what's up, Fortnite fan?
You more just want obviously the other teams.
What's good,
around you in
John
the middle of the
Pork?
pack to die.
I guess I'm John Pork. I'll take the title, I guess.
Following that same path is Pete Boyo taking shots at Noxy right in front of them, but they've got to keep an eye out for the teams.
Kind of
that
weird
are
how the
directly
team stopped
behind
crashing
them.
out in
Peter
Game
still
6, it looks
looking to
like.
escape, though, and Pete Boyo will be brought to a bit of a standstill.
Yeah, I like that call not to tunnel vision there from Pete and Poyo. You said it
Oh,
yourself,
wait.
still rotating
Yo, did Rapid give Cold the good weapons? He did. Yo, WIGL, man. Look at Rapid's loadout. He's the one who didn't die. Respect to Rapid.
Back into the game. We had our questions, what they would have.
He's got the gray AR. He just gave, I think he just gave Cold a spaz and a cube rifle. Carrying 4 bandages.
Oh, CLIX needs to kill this JoJo Fishy. All they have is Fizz. Oh, but he has that enhanced Havoc shotgun. Ooh.
Exile with the Prime?
That's the main thing that these duos playing more towards the high ground are really trying to keep an eye out for. He and Pollo, though.
Ooh, okay, Elam number 2.
No, I haven't graduated yet. I still have one more semester. Why is the Twitch's odd? Like, why does Twitch feel like so laggy?
It is still a really stacked lobby.
Ew. Josh has the green holo. Yo, Veer is stacked. That's what you don't want to see if you're a team outside of lane core right now, because Veer and Noxy are knocking on the door, and they are unbelievably stacked.
Got to keep moving forward. Don't want to get caught inside the congestion from the backside of zone.
Hingling versus Pete.
I can barely even tell what's happening. Like, the FPS is terrible.
I see an exotic then. Oh, mythic flex SMG. Pete's gonna be getting in. That in the box is so scary. Yo, oh, there we go. I thought Cold didn't have a shotgun then.
Yeah, I'm done this year.
Like a top 10 here. Impressive performance. They're really going through it.
Yeah. That's whatever you're saying. College is not like just 1 year.
Shadow.
So for Shadow and Virgo, even though they're the first place team in terms of players that have not qualified yet,
oh, good pre-fire.
Point gap between them and the next best team.
At this point,
this green holo twister is so bad. We need to drop this for whatever that team has, whatever that player has, honestly. Good on Josh and going back and claiming back tops. I didn't get lurked on. Rapid down. Yeah, where are the dev chests? Have we seen a dev chest today on E or NA?
CLIX goes down. Oh.
Oh no! I would not be laughing this hard if Muzz wasn't already qualified to land. What have we just watched? Wow. I mean, Muzz, I'm sorry, bro, but damn.
Yes, we still have Bentley. Who else? Who else was from your air?
Bro, this flex SMG is going to be so good for Pete if he just gets in. This gun in the box is wild. If you don't know how the flex SMG works, kind of like the Stark rifle, but it's an SMG. So it shoots faster, but does less damage per bullet hip fire, or slower, but more damage if you ADS. So the hip fire on it is insane. He gets hit by the cube rifle, though. Oh, bolts. We haven't seen CLIX or Higgs at all yet, which is probably a good thing, honestly. It means they're avoiding all of the
chaos. Is this guy like dumb? Did he not see CLIX just die in the kill feed?
Oh, CLIX just died?
Still managing to send things forward here. Pushed himself directly towards that front side.
Or I'm just completely wrong. Opposite of what I just said. Died a while ago. Did I just not see the feed? Oh, Higgs his solo. Oh no. Well.
Just immediately disengage, drop
good movement from Shadow.
Ultimate low wants to stick directly next to Virgo's side.
Yeah, I like the decision.
Acorn and Bolt's both dead.
Oh, Noxy goes down. What happened to all of his mats?
Veer's not going to be able to show that one though, because Noxy does go down, leaving him by himself.
Yomzo down, Josh solo.
Trying to cause a huge amount of commotion in the backside of the zone, try to pick up some sort of
reload. No, the reload. Huge for Pete to win the whole thing though. Wait, is that first for Pete then? If Pete wins this, he won the other two, right? Or was it Shark and Teeny? No, Cold Rapid won one. No, he got second. Cold Rapid won, yeah. So second, first, it would be, yeah. Shark Teeny won both, and then didn't call this one, yeah.
Is Higgs still going?
We'll see. It's not over yet, though. It's not over yet. Yo, Cold's still going? Not for long, though, surely. Wait. Yo, from where Cold and Rapid were, a 6 is insane. Hey, we take a 6. You take a 6 out of that.
Yeah, I think Higgs is dead.
Oh, JoJo AR.
Wait, Higgs is still going.
Wait, Higgs is still going too.
missing just enough HP to try.
When Higgs just pull out, it's gonna be a fourth, isn't it? It's gonna be a fourth.
Aoxy was the only one
and Higgs dies now.
just trying to bypass the chaos and get anything for his efforts. Placement point.
Huge clutch from Higgs. Holy.
CLIX still down below along with Higgs as well. Almost all solos running around.
Wait, Richie goes down. Wait, Higgs can get third here. If Higgs goes down, Higgs gets third.
Wait, Higgs is doing it. Oh my god.
Top 4 for Higgs. I'm scared it's top 4. Top 3. Wait, maybe top 2. Wait, it could be a top 2 here. This is huge for land. Higgs and A's are both neck and neck.
Yeah, Raxi's still here. Elias is here. Raxi and Elias are here every day. Spicky's here every once in a while. Aqua's doesn't really come in anymore. And Cool J's is in here every once in a while.
Okay, surely doesn't win, but hey,
oh my god, a second place from Higgs.
I mean,
yeah, congratulations to them.
Let's hope Yomzo keeps it close for CLIX's sake. What a clutch from Higgs. Jeez.
That was a crazy clutch by Higgs.
Dude, having the battle for first and the battle for land being like 2 separate things is so sick.
I'm waiting to see the standings, Jacob, but I like that you call this out, right? I feel like after a few games, PETERBOT and Poyo were like, you know what? Why are we not in first place? What are we doing here?
Why are we not in first place?
Take that back, shouldn't we? Yeah, we should. Okay, let's.
CLIX is in 7th.
Yeah, Taco's doing a double shift today, Snow. She's killing it. MDF is sick, apparently.
I blocked Bentley because he's so annoying. Yeah, that's what people usually say about Bentley. You want me to tell Bentley to come into the stream to say hi to you or no?
But man, they really want that #1 spot.
I feel like I can predict just based off of gameplay, if I didn't see anyone's names or if anyone skins, just who is holding high ground. It's going to be PETERBOT and Poyo. They control, they condition high ground, as we like to say.
They are making it look very free right now. In a cube rifle meta, they are making it look very free.
Yeah, sure, people are shooting up, people are trying to chop them, but no one's trying to steal height.
2 games left, chat. 2 games left. 8-game format.
And they showed that at
That was
the
game
start of
6.
the tournament today, and they're showing it again in game number 6. That when they hold high ground, they do it.
The Falcons jersey is clean.
And honestly,
never really thought about like white and green as a good color combo. It's nice.
But right now, the name of the game is surviving and making it to the end game, and to be the only duo to do that, Vivid, is just going to push them higher and higher up the leaderboard.
Yeah, obviously the guys have been on a tear throughout.
Can CLIX do it? I'll check the leaderboard here, man. I haven't checked just yet. I'll check once they go to the break here, and then I'll tell you.
Finding themselves towards the top of the leaderboard, but I gotta say, I feel like that game right there felt like the cleanest one that we have seen.
They only do official photos, chat, on the broadcast. They won't. You can't like submit photos. It has to be photos they've taken themselves. Same thing happened with Dig back in the day. Dig tried to send a proper like professional headshot of Booga wearing the Dig jersey, and they just wouldn't accept. They kept him in the Sen jersey until the next land.
So they were actually able to pick up pretty much all of the eliminations they needed. They kept the refreshes going. They kept finding the materials they needed to continuously build.
The problem is there's also a few teams in lobby right now, like Harvey and Reed and stuff, who are crazy, who could just start full crashing out.
Again, that has found success.
Legal problems? It's probably just like a internal policy, you know.
And they just showcased it right there in game number 6.
Disgusting work from PETERBOT and Poyo. Yeah, I mean, the graphics show the point threshold, and you know, that's fine. We're gonna talk more about this.
He's staying blocked though. I told him to join in the stream.
What do we got? All right. PETERBOT and Poyo. Ooh, okay, that's bad for CLIX. We'll see. PETERBOT and Poyo with a very good lead over second right now. 2 games left. Not a fully done lead, but getting there. 3-2-2. Josh Niob's on 2-6-9. But again, the 2 spots roll down. So Ages right now in land qual on 2-5-3. Aoxy on 2-5-2. So Shadow is currently 4 points off the land qual. CLIX is 48 points off land qual. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty solid comeback here for CLIX and Higgs if they can do it. It's 2 games, it's doable, but it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna require a very good game 7 and 8. Yeah, they need to win now. They need to win. They need a pop-off game. They need like a double cube rifle, run it down, or just like farm a team out of the sky kind of game. But the thing is, again, we got to remember.
Yeah, you still have 10.
PETERBOT. I don't really know. Pete's been a little bit quiet on the kind of like, he obviously tweeted out CLIX when he killed him the flopper, but Pete hasn't made any play to try to take down CLIX yet. If Pete gets a big enough lead over second here, he might.
I'll be back,
CLIX.
chat.
Pete has been saying for the last 2 months that if CLIX is in a lobby with him, he is not making it to LAN. And then CLIX did try to grief Pete literally yesterday in the Div Finals. I'm still so confused why that was. I don't know if that was the best timing. Fully get the play because, like, you know, kind of, you know, give it back a little bit after copping it for so long. But the timing, the day before EWC Finals when he's LAN called, you're not, was very strategically interesting. But hey, we'll find out. We'll find out. Maybe Pete wants to win more than he wants to grief CLIX, or maybe he's just, like I said, maybe there's Pete's so sick in the head there is a.
Going for the win. Look at the determination on his face.
I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else that's doing.
All right, I'll be waiting for your return, man.
Don't never stop.
All right, I'll be back.
Welcome back to the Fortnite champion, the Reload Elite. Fortnite, hello, it's us. Here we are back. Sorry, PETERBOT Pollo. They just take over everything, don't they? You know, they just jumble every time we think everything's cool and chill. PETERBOT and Pollo are like, high ground. Don't worry, we're gonna you stop talking about us for like 10 seconds. Sorry, we're gonna get another victory royale. And of course, in the RES, it happens every single time. 2 games left to go here. The graphic kind of you already spoiled it. Before we went to the break, if you pay attention, you're like, oh, how many points they have? 322. It's pretty crazy. Well, Timmy, you were paying very close attention because right now, PETERBOT Pollo sitting in that #1 spot. They've taken it back from Josh and Iamza, who have had it for 2 games. And Kelly, they just don't want to let it go, right? They're like, hey, all right, we were kind of playing with our food a little bit. You guys had a little bit of time, but this is ours. Give it back. Give it back.
I mean, I think between PETERBOT and Pollo right now, this isn't necessarily about like finding their spot in the LAN, which they've already qualified. This is about proving a point. This is about them dominating the rest of the lobby, making sure that when they do get into the EWC, that everyone else stays in line, because PETERBOT and Pollo are not slowing down, Vivid. They still are the champions. They still are the demons of Demon's Domain that we remember. So I think, you know, it's not over yet. We still got 2 more games, so it's too early to call it, but with such a lead, Vivid, can anyone else really take it away?
I mean, listen, it feels like the brakes have kind of been put on by Josh and Iamza. They were kind of bounced back and forth. They had a lead for a little bit right there, but halting it right there for a little bit just gave PETERBOT and Pollo too big of an opportunity they took advantage of. And, you know, we didn't get to talk about it, but this qualifying spots, it's very, very close. I was looking at it between Adrian and Ritual, who are in 3rd, Aoxy and JoJo, who are in 4th, and then Shadow and Virgo, who are in 5th. Those 3 teams are fighting for that spot. There is a 5-point separation between those 3 teams right now. So it's very, very close with only 2 games left.
Oh, why would you say that, Vivid? Of course, this is a fantastic situation to be here, right? Like 5 points separating qualifying. 3 different duos. 2 games left to go. Let's just jump into it. Casters, over to you.
Let's go.
Look, if you haven't seen enough already, I don't know what to tell you, because if there's one thing that I think NA will always deliver on, Jacob, it is the non-stop action, and I love to see just how scrappy these teams are getting.
All right, 2 games to go, chat. This is going to be a very, very exciting finish.
The second to last game of the entire tournament, not just the day, which means only 2 chances left to make up points. We saw Agers and Ritual literally take matters into their own hands, dropping multiple games of big eliminations, taking over their own destiny. We saw Shadow and Virgo, even though they were hunted down, still making something out of those games.
And the casters flow so smooth. It's just good casters, man. And Taco and Jacob casted a whole bunch.
That last one with 3 eliminations, just showing that, hey, it might be a close bubble, but nobody is going to go down without fighting, because you even have CLIX and Higgs a little bit further down on that leaderboard. 7th place, 204 points. If disaster strikes all 3 of these teams, CLIX and Higgs have a decent performance. We have a 4-way showdown going into the last game of the day.
This is a bold scene right now, though, from JoJo Fishy. He has decided to go cross-country with this one, looking to infiltrate on Josh and Yumzo's territory, stealing a little bit of loot. Cooper also
I'm trying to figure out as much as you guys are, chat.
Javi the moment that he tries to challenge, and these are very crucial.
Oh, no, Rito to Javi. No, I mean, both of them are so far down the leaderboard, though, sadly.
Running around trying to see if he can escape, but all of these individuals just looking to intervene, and Rapid, in fact, he's playing ultimate spoiler right now to Reed and Cooper.
I thought we were about to see a Reed highlight play, especially with, honestly, the Heats. You heard Kelly, Vivid, Zeke talk about it, last place in the first couple of games, and then they won back to
That was such a good comeback from Reed and Cooper, man.
Reed and Cooper can start to flip that switch. We know Reed has been trying, but with 2 chances left, he needs to go big or go home to that 4th qualifier later on. Couple months, Agers and Ritual just trying to get their early game down. Javi back.
They're all still going at it.
It does look like he's getting chased right now by Rapid, who wants that elimination, but good shots from Javi to try to slow down the roll that Rapid has been these past couple of games, even going on the offensive.
Oh my God, Javi.
Oh my God.
Javi is flying.
Didn't have a chance to respond. That was excellently played there by Javi, and that
Javi is gross.
lifeline that they needed to just keep things rolling here in Game 7. They might not have a ton of points on the leaderboard, but there is still pride in the mix here, Jacob.
Was that this goldfish?
Stranger things have happened in Fortnite games.
Oh, bush bomb.
Never give up, never back down.
Oh, Aoxy and JoJo. Lawrence takes down JoJo. That could be bad.
I can honestly see one elimination.
They're only just inside land qual right now.
The difference between going to the esports World Cup
Aoxy and JoJo have been playing really well right now too.
In qualifier 4 with the same amount of stress. Aoxy trying to just wait. He has no choice. JoJo's been put in the blender so far in the early portions of this game. Once again, it does look like he's having some trouble dropping down. So Aoxy, he really just has to wait, bide his time, and see if his team
goes down again.
And Kingling and Craze, they've definitely had their moments throughout today's lobbies, but they have fallen a bit short.
Virgo and Shadow.
Whether or not they can have monumental game to try and build up some points here.
Where's Virgo?
They're going to need every last bit of it, but for Shadow and Virgo, I love the Des kind of.
JoJo made a land? I don't think so. Neither is Aoxy, I'm pretty sure.
Aoxy, JoJo Fishy, it's one thing.
And Virgo, okay, if Virgo's cutting the spin cycle and JoJo, that's really good for CLIX and any other team that's like just outside qual. Good for Aegis too.
Virgo in this exact position, you have to remember they managed to pull out what, like a 3rd place finish from it. So
we're fighting Gold and Ozone here. Okay, we're trying to go for our big games, but Gold and Ozone, this is not an easy team. This is not an easy team to knock out.
Move in here, 204 points, Jacob. They want to make sure that they qual, but it is just so difficult with the way that the leaderboard is shaking up.
Yeah, but at least they're starting to get aggressive. You see that stat there, 50-point solo clutch from just
that was crazy from
starting
Higgs.
in 15th all the way to 2nd place. And those are the moments right there. You look back, you're in contention for the last.
Higgs gets another kill too again.
If CLIX and Higgs are going to qualify for the finals, you got to look at little moments like that as the cube rifle again causing a little bit of chaos, pushing both Craze and King.
What I missed? You missed Aaron being in the stream.
Are not going to go after this chase. It does look like they were trying to start to go after eliminations,
Oh,
but I think
all right. Let me know when it's over.
so they're just going to disengage for now.
He's been on a mission, bro. He's been playing really well today. I want to see the stats in.
Okay.
He's been playing great.
You missed Aaron being in the stream, but I also missed the first half of the tournament. But right now, Pete's looking like he's about to run away with it, and CLIX is trying to catch up on qual. Higgs solo clutched a 2nd from top 15.
Gold spaz, 2 pizzas.
Right now,
Purple
Eoxy
tag
and
looks great
Rich
for
are in the
Pete. And
land
he's
qual
still got the
spots.
slurp truck. He's literally saving the slurp truck.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be something cool. Oh,
You
when
beat
I
out
was adding
Brian?
you. Oh,
Yeah, they already got their first place. They got that little
yeah.
bit of a lead.
He just want. He was just talking about you.
What's up, Juice?
I told him, should I call Bentley in here to say hi? And he's like,
How do we think
sure.
the call finishes up, chat? Who
But
you
he's still
getting?
staying
I mean,
blocked.
I gotta stick to my original picks, bro. I gotta go with Shadow Ages. They were my pick at the start of the day, and they're right on the edge right now. I'm gonna look like a genius. I think the Omzo win, though. I messed that one up, unfortunately. Close, though. Second.
Finally got some sort of a signal using that launch pad, going deep. I'm actually not sure if he actually saw Ozone. Maybe he got a little bit of a bird's eye view.
Yeah, I heard Grilling got a boob. That's sick, bro. I'll reach out to him for the thing I got planned with all the different co-casters. That's sick.
CLIX definitely aware, hey, there's builds here, so a fight for sure took place, and a big part of the reason why they're so far out on the outskirts of this map, Jacob, they know their best opportunity to rack up some big elimination points is going to be by punishing.
Rishi down, yeah, this could be rough. You got too close to Pete, I think.
Dealing with Reet and Cooper.
Oh. Cam Slam. Oh my gosh. Cooper.
Oh,
it's
wait,
over.
Reet and Cooper might be out here. Wait, is that not both out?
Yeah.
That is, no.
I mean, they weren't gonna qual. Yeah.
Oh boy. CLIX fighting Shadow. Wait, this is big. Wait, CLIX trying to take out Shadow to jump above them for the land qual.
Does he not forget that
He's gonna
Acorn
wipe
and
those, he's
Bolts
gonna wipe
haven't
those.
qualled
Take
yet?
it. I mean, I can respect this play. We got to execute, though.
Fails to touch the ground. Ritual even getting eliminated, but CLIX and Higgs
I
continue.
mean, Shadow's just running, though, man. Shadow's just running. Higgs trying his best. Higgs even put on a normal skin. That's how you know it's getting crazy. Ooh.
Shadow and Virgo have been playing so far. It is going to be a 2v1. No help coming anytime soon for Shadow, so he's going to have to take this one by himself.
I mean, Shadow's stalling this out really well, though. Higgs is moving right now. Higgs is moving.
CLIX and Higgs have really got to let their fragger instincts take over. They are a duo.
Wait, Virgo goes down to Cam. Wait, that means Virgo's going to start spawning on CLIX. CLIX can farm the kills or take down Shadow. This is big. This is really big for CLIX. They can literally sit here and just farm. Virgo.
No, he won't. He's in Storm. Oh my gosh. Does Ozzy not even know?
Storm. Fuck, he'll spawn on the edge. I keep forgetting that mechanic. Sorry. Never mind. All right, well, let's have to try and take down Shadow here then. And then Virgo's going to be Shams because he's spawning like just randomly in zone on nothing. He'll probably get killed again, actually. Virgo might die again. Oh. Higgs and CLIX need this, man. Wait, Virgo got down.
Yeah, right now he's still buying Virgo time. Virgo was able to touch
Decent
down,
play,
but
bro.
he
It's
does
just, again,
know.
the execution. Shadow did a really good job of stalling.
That first shot wasn't a green light to go. Pressure onto Higgs, but it was enough to kind of push him off. Stop what could have been a 2v1, trying to pressure into the box. 3 medkits in the inventory of Shadow.
I mean, Virgo's actually, I mean, it's not great loadout, but he just pulled half. He just pulled 5th zone. He's got a med kit, like...
He's at least able to get a little bit of a loadout started, but no shield, only 1 med kit. He still has a long way to go.
Shadow and Virgo, though, Eoxy and JoJo fishy. A bit of a nail biter. As Shadow continuing to wait things out here. Higgs and CLIX, though, they are refusing to give up this chase, and they might be forced to actually leave the vicinity without really a whole lot to prove for it.
A lot of time wasted there on that exchange instead of hunting.
Yeah, I mean, that was a lot of time spent from CLIX, but if they could take down Shadow, that's huge.
4th zone, 5th zone, definitely into 6. It does start to slow down. Reboot's getting closer to turning off. Everybody getting pushed and closer to closer together like a can of sardines. So chances of getting rebooted, touching the ground, and getting a good enough loadout.
The Eric with a prime for 23.
So that's why you see more and more teams start to box up in situations just like this, try to push players out, and just kind of greed as many resources as
Is Playz still on 15?
I guess the main thing, though, that I'm kind of factoring in here, while Noxie and Veer stuck in a little bit of a box fight, but neither side really willing to budge just yet. Chimp and Cam kind of brought to a halt, but I just think about a duo like CLIX Higgs. They obviously need eliminations. They're obviously hunting for eliminations. They're obviously trying to take out a leaderboard.
Yeah, no, it's a smart play from CLIX. It's 100% a smart play from CLIX and Higgs.
For playing catch up, but at the same time, these are countless minutes that they are losing out on the opportunity to find eliminations elsewhere.
I mean, it's not. It's hard, Chad. It's easy to be like, oh, CLIX and Higgs fumble those kind of moments. I'm not gonna lie. It's just because players like Pete somehow make it look like players like Pete and Veno make plays like that look so easy.
then you might just find yourself
trying to take down
receiving
another
end
team
phase
that's like a
because
land
there's always going to
qualified,
be
you
a
know,
team
high
working
caliber
around the
team
corner
is
with the
not as
Q
easy as some of the other
Some of
pros
these
make it
make
look.
some exotics, and it just poses
Like, I know what
so
you mean.
many
It feels like
issues
it's always the
versus
right
what
decision,
should've
like
been a
poor
clean,
execution,
pure
but
and easy, quick time for elimination, and it's just fallen
it's
flat.
hard sometimes, man.
Yeah, now you can see they're just outside of the zone. They got one
Like
team
Shadow
in front
Virgo are
of
two
them,
extremely solid players.
Forces Kiggs to cancel his medkit in a 2-tick zone. He has to drop down, give up any bit of elevation that he had. And they're not even there just yet. They still have to rotate their way in, and not only that one.
They
team
might
that
have
was initially
kneecapped
held,
Shadow
you
hard
see
enough though.
another
This is
player
great for
in the
ages
map.
though.
Second medkit being
Teams
dropped by
targeting Shadow
CLIX,
Virgo
just
and
going
kneecapping them is so
scrambling
good for
inside
ages.
of that tunnel underneath, just trying to find any extra resources that they can use to try to heal up. Not in the best position here, but at least they're still alive with a fighting chance.
A literal uphill battle to try and overcome later on as the lobby just continues to become all the more aware.
I don't know, the pump hunting rifle loadout I think is full troll, but some of the pros pull it off, so like.
Shadow Virgo though, somehow, some way, despite being held for so long inside of the storm, they have managed to escape clutches of CLIX and Higgs, but will they avoid?
Alright, endgame.
Great pump though for ages. We not got something better, or is Richie hogging? We both got great pumps?
Kind of looking where the zone is going right now.
My boy Richie's crazy, but like A's has been putting in numbers today. Surely we have the best pump. Is this the best pump we have right now?
The eastern side of the map. We're gonna start to go uphill, have a little bit of mountains and edges start to come into play. So it's not gonna be easy to rotate from point A to point B safely. You see Aegis and Ritual trying just that. They get hounded by Shadow and Virgo. Not necessarily.
And oh, Shadow's mats aren't the greatest. 45 builds, 2 bush bombs, no mobility. CLIX and Higgs might have been able to like slow him down at least.
Currently, just have to wait, bide their time, box up, and just wait for the zone to open up.
Ruh-roh, Yamzo and Josh, they look like they might want to get involved here. A little bit damage being applied there. Shadow Virgo. Always got to watch your legs, I think, when you are on these slightly elevated positions, depending on where those floors are at. You're not necessarily blocking off your feet, but...
Bro, this loadout for Pete, though, man. This is going to be hard for Josh to win it.
They're also looking to try and establish themselves.
No cube rifle, though.
Very solid position. With the way that things are shaping up here,
Based on EU chat, next game is about to be nothing short of a fiesta. We'll go with a fiesta. It's like this, but worse. Game 8 on EU looked like a pub. It was insane. Richie down, Aegis solo. Hold up.
And the real problem now is that the entire
Oh, Muzz is lobbying. Dude, if Aoxy, Jojo, Shadow Virgo, and Age Richie all have bad games.
Of today's tournament for them, because they are right there teeter-tottering on the edge of being inside the
Pigs need a big refresh. Come on, big refresh.
Outside of it.
Yeah, instead of kind of holding their builds, the cube rifle coming in, even a second team spraying, I do like that decision for them to just elevate themselves off that low ground. Stop a lot of the punches being
They land high here if they can. Can they land high? Is there anyone built up on front side? Oh no, they're bumping ahead anyway. Never mind. Smart.
They're gonna go ahead and use those crash pads, not necessarily to take elevation.
Yeah, if they didn't do that, they would have been dead.
On their side, so they can slide.
Oh no, they're up. They're chilling. Oh, I think that was kill feed bug in chat. I think you guys were reading the kill feed from when Richie died earlier. Yeah, it was kill feed bug. Richie Ages are chilling. Yeah, not your guys' fault. That bug has been in the game for a minute.
Unfortunately, it comes at Muzz and Spinx's expense, but CLIX nearly.
Dude, if he could have got that without the pump. That's big though, the full pizza, but can he get in? Oh no, this is looking dangerous for CLIX, I'm gonna be honest. He just had to crash pad on 50 white HP, 42 white HP, full pizza. Pizza body, pizza body, pizza body.
The mat refresh though is the bigger objective here
Okay,
right
okay,
now for CLIX
okay.
and That's gonna be
There's
the
a
best
world.
way to kind of stay
The
ahead
Omzo
of the
front
rest of
side
the
low
pack.
looking good though. That really only matters for the win. That doesn't really matter too much for land.
Just for the white HP, knowing they have shield in their back pocket, they want to save.
Where's Pete at? I don't even see Pete. Oh, he's probably launch padding maybe? Someone has pulse rifle. Acorn and Bolt's still going
This will
also.
definitely be Oxy and JoJo's first ever land call, right? I swear. There's no way Oxy and JoJo have been to a land, I just forgot.
The Reload Elite Series Finals, Shadow and Virgo, they are just outside. No elimination.
I do hear a pulse rifle as well. Is it mythic or exotic?
Unable to catch up.
Some of these loadouts,
Dude, they got the bush bombs. They still got another bush bomb.
Right now, teams not really being given too many options.
Virgo gets a double kill.
They need another loot llama off of a body elimination. elimination. Will they find
No,
it?
CLIX is getting cubed.
Recognizing there's a cube rifle staring us down.
Wait, that's Shadow Virgo.
Got to make sure that we escape, but
CLIX took the
all of
2v2
these
there and won it.
pre-existing builds, the metal that's just not theirs. They're trying to see if they can set up for a pre-edit. They're trying to wait for a solo to kind of cross their direction. Every little bit counts at this
Healthy
stage,
loadout for
but
Cold
they're just
Rapid.
not being given it.
Yeah, and you're seeing two different sides of the coin in terms of what teams are facing. Some going through so much chaos and destructive environment, and others for Rapid and Cold.
I was about to say, P-Poy will have to just be launch padding. There's no way they haven't shown them at all.
PETERBOT and Poyo late to use that launch
Ooh,
pad,
Virgo
use the
Shadow on
phase,
height.
all the way up above, but on high ground in terms of builds with their thrower on the ground.
If they have a huge game here, it's going to be very rough for CLIX.
They're all the way up there just yet, because a lot of their attention is going to be on the
Rebuild
players
for
down
the
below.
dream. Come on, big refresh, boys. Come on, what do we got? Ages of Richie. That's big for land if he takes them both down. Right as they go for the refresh, someone else goes from below. I mean, that's, yeah. Literally the split second he jumped in, someone from below broke up too.
Ritual just trying to fly here in these final moments. Backside of zone could be his best friend. Ozone and Golden.
Good for Aoxy and JoJo though.
That's gonna be Golden down for the count. Can he get the siphon he needs?
Higgs is still going, and Higgs is dead.
Richie down. So huge for Aoxy and JoJo, but they're going down as well. This is going to be a tough spot for land, bro. This is going to be close. So what, Shadow Virgo can run away with it now. Yeah, Shadow Virgo can run away with this now. Yeah, CLIX down, JoJo down, and Richie down. Shadow Virgo might be able to lock in the land call right here with a big game.
I kind of want Cleveland to win. A Cleveland championship will be nice.
Josh and Zoe down here and healthy. This could be bad for Shadow.
Be good for Harden's legacy too.
Oh, if they take down Josh and Zoe, oh my god. Yo, if that was the worst team, that probably works.
Devastating return fire out of Josh Riley with that one, but Iamzo will be sent.
Shadow's holding on though.
Havoc and Ruins have played.
I think Pete's won though, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. I think Pete's probably won this. Unless Josh goes crazy. He is crazy though. Josh's solo clutches today have been nuts.
Last pizza slice has been expended, and now he's waiting to see will the lobby continue to thin itself out. He's looking down. He sees Rapid and Cold. Havoc's also been brought down. PETERBOT and Poyo straight from up above. This might be the hat trick.
This might be
no, it's kind of weird. If they win the championship, I don't think LeBron can go back to Cleveland.
I mean, does Pete even worry about landing on CLIX? Yo, Josh is playing so well today. If he won that, man. Okay. PETERBOT and Poyo, the hat trick, you have to imagine. Rapid. What do you got, son? Come on, 1v2, maybe? Oh.
It's basically a victory lap here, but I might have spoke too soon. Rapid builds up, ends up in a 1v1 against Poyo.
Nah. The hat trick, bro. The hat trick. Oh my god. I mean, low kills, but
yeah,
3
Pete's
wins
just
in 7
winning.
games, bro. Oh boy.
Yeah, Pete's already won, basically.
That's ridiculous. How are they not getting griefed on height with the cubes? Like, it's actually so impressive.
And they barely almost didn't make finals.
Hey, yo, Kelly. Hey. Is that their third VR?
No, why are we saying VR?
Kelly.
Yeah, that would be their third victory royale, Zeke. My goodness, it is PETERBOT and Poyo's show right now, but to do it from high ground and to do it for, you know, such confident,
I like this meta is unbelievably Mickey, but like PETERBOT and Poyo's ability to even without the cube rifle take and hold height is getting ridiculous. I think it's just launch pads. We're not really seeing them much. The broadcast isn't really showing their height takes very often, but it's kind of insane.
Where everyone else is on the lobby, and then to just hold high ground. PETERBOT dropping down when it did come down to a 2v1 to see what Rapid was going to do in reaction. Poyo playing defensively.
Yeah, I got to see the leaderboard, but I think at this point, CLIX might just have to land on Aegis or Virgo.
As you can see down there, approaching 400
Still going to be tough even with that.
Points for PETERBOT and Poyo. You know, I'm not going to lie. It was game 5, it was game 6. It seemed like they were kind of slowing down, but they have quickly reminded us once again that, yeah, I mean, these guys are just way too good, right? Kind of slowing down with those back-to-back games. I was like, oh, man, we might have a close race here, a close finish, but I'm not gonna lie. After
he doesn't even land on CLIX now. I mean, yeah, yeah. Well, people don't even figure out where CLIX is.
They're gonna run
We'll see. I'll check the
No.
leaderboard in 1 second.
People are on hype, but they're padding, they're launch padding up, and they
One more
just
game to
land
go,
on
chat.
it.
What more can we say? It's the Peter Poyobot show. Peter Poyobot. There you go. They're Poyobot.
Just
now.
don't call him what I called him.
We're gonna go to a break. One game left to go out of the Reload Elite Series.
Poyobot's
Poyobot.
way better.
The top two will move on.
Wait,
to the
Poyobot's
EWC
kinda cool.
Finals. It is critical now more than ever. Every single point matters, and with PETERBOT and Poyo looming overhead on that high ground tarp. Much to discuss. First, a break. When we come back,
How much does first place even
ourselves to
earn?
the
I
final
can
game.
check real quick.
Stay tuned.
Oh my gosh. All right, chat, let's see, let's see, let's see.
10K
Okay.
each.
Is there a world CLIX can do this? And what is the world? What does it look like? Okay, Pete, 74 points ahead, has most likely won this tournament. Josh and Zoe in second. Cold Rapid in third. So Shadow and Ages have the land spots right now at 292 and 283. So CLIX is 58 points behind land qual right now. So if CLIX and Iggs can take down Ages or Shadow and then either win the game or get a high kill top 3, they can actually genuinely do this. This is doable. It's going to be tough. It is going to be tough, but we have seen crazier things happen in a last game. It's going to be very tough though. That's not easy, but it is doable. And then JoJo have to do bad too. So they need to take down Aegis Ritual and then get like a 60-point game and then hope Aoxy gets 0. Or they need to get even more points on top of Aoxy. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's going to be tough. We've seen harder things done. It's insane at this point in the last few years with this new like go big, go home if you ain't first, you're last mentality. We've actually seen crazier things happen to secure quals and wins, but this would be a big one. This would be pretty legendary. I'm going to be honest. This would be special. E Capo. Curveveno day 2, yeah, pretty much. We'll see. Kills are worth 3. That's the difference. Kills are worth 3. Each of them is worth 3. 60 points for a win. So we'll see. JoJo Oxy, I mean, yeah, we'll see. Well, as you said, P and Poy don't have that many kills and they have the most, just goes to show their dominance. No, I mean, they didn't have that many, like, true, but like 4 kill win is very low by Pete and Poyo's standards. It's just consistently how many they're getting. But yeah, like a 3 or 4 kill win is very rare from Pete. What was it? Oh no, yeah, 6 kill win, 4 kill second, 4 kill second. That's very low elim affairs from Pete. They're just being super consistent across the board. Like Cold and Rapid have 35 with like 90 less points. Pete Grief and CLIX, maybe, but I mean, like, I think Pete at this point knows it's like very, very hard for CLIX. He probably doesn't even know where CLIX is though. I don't know if Pete's gonna be able to even figure out where CLIX is. Because CLIX could land on Shadow, he could land on Aegis. He could land as PY and then try to key Shadow or Aegis. Like, there's a lot of options here where, like, it might be better for Pete just to lock in and secure the win and just hope that CLIX doesn't pull off the miracle run. Yeah, I've heard the Brazil leaderboard is crazy. Actually, look at that very quickly. Oh my god, Lua and Romero, bro. 4 wins in 8 matches. They won half the games and dropped 59 elims in 8 games.
Elite Series qualifier number 3.
Well.
PETERBOT, Poyo decide, you know what, Zeke? We're gonna get another VR. We're just gonna do what we do, get another VR. But that's not even the craziest part. I think the craziest part is that we have to remind ourselves we have to be top 2 if we want to continue this EWC run, right? At the end of today, we need to be in top 2 to move.
Are they cheating? No. Lua and Romero are well-known Brazil players.
Okay.
Lua streams a lot too.
Are causing quite a commotion. Josh and Iamzo causing quite a commotion. So let's bring up these standings. Let's kind of see, and when you look at these standings, you see a little crown next to their name. That means they've already qualified. We had a beautiful little line here. Look at that EWC qualifier, okay? That's it. We just got to be above that line. We want to move on. Right now, Shadow, Virgo, and currently, Agers and Ritual are battling out against Aoxy and JoJo Fishy. And honestly, if we had one insane game, it could even be CLIX and Higgs right now. But Oh my gosh, so many of those points that many of these duos need, Kelly, are just being
Pete's him, yeah. Pete's been playing well, man. Pete kind of has like a 1 or 2 slow weeks, and people start rumoring about them being washed, like, you know, falling off the pace. I mean, I was starting to be like, yo, what's going on? Is Pete demotivated? And then it's like, oh, and they've just win 2 tournaments back to back. Cool, cool, cool.
You can
Sick.
tell that there has been a shift in
Hey, what's going on, Jay Frank?
mentality for Shadow and
Thanks for
Virgo
watching, man. Thanks for
and
support. Appreciate the
Aegis
good
and
vibes today,
Ritual
chat. It's been a very
and
fun stream.
Jojo
Thank you so
and
much.
Aoxy. The way that Shadow and Virgo gave up that hype immediately as soon as PETERBOT and Pollo went for it, and honestly, it worked out for them. They were able to recover, they were able to drop down, and even get an elimination.
He
so
stayed with the
it worked
Prime?
out for them. But the way that Ritual is running these solo clutches, or Aegis having to solo clutch as well when they make it to endgame, or if we look to Jojo and Aoxy, who have taken a much more kind of back-end passive
That's the first
approach,
I've heard
even
about it,
Aoxy
bro.
going for these like early heal-offs, like what we saw him from Game 6, you can already see, I don't want to say the nerves necessarily, Vivid, starting to like come into all of the teams that are 4th, 5th, and 6th, but you can see that their minds are starting to understand that we're almost here. We need to make sure we make it into the end game.
Yeah, absolutely. All 3 of these teams that are kind of
Yo, what's up, man? Not really, man. Not really. You watching West? I will see how we go today, man. I want to look at the stats and stuff, but we'll see, dude. I'm trying to not overdo it right now.
I'll be back, chat.
To Dusseldorf, because it's gonna be some crazy content, dude.
Aoxy and Jojo Fishy. The one
My
thing
voice
that
feels
they're
good today, though, which has been lovely, but that's because I'm not casting.
In comparison to the other 2 teams, is just straight up eliminations, and I fear for them that they are so good at playing consistently and placement-wise. They gotta maybe pick up some eliminations to compete in game number 8 here, but then they have to change their game plan, so it's a really tough one. But game number 8, best of luck to our 3 teams that are kind of on that bubble.
Here we go. Come on.
It's time.
Game 8, chat. Come on. Chat, what's your bet? What do you think CLIX goes for? Lands on Aegis, lands on Shadow, lands his PY, keys them. What are we thinking? Normally, I'm pretty good at picking. I have no idea. I really actually don't know what the play will be here.
But I want to take a moment, give a special shout out to Taco. For us, this is game 8. For Taco, this is game 16.
Yeah, she's been killing it.
Who do you think is going to perform?
W Taco.
Look, man, the one consistent factor here today is that this is a PETERBOT Pollo world, and we're all just living in it, man.
All right,
So
let's see what
game
CLIX goes for here. I don't know if they're going to show on the broadcast. We'll see. Where's CLIX going? Where's CLIX going? What are we going for? Oh, we're going for Aegis. All right, we've gone for Aegis and Ritual. All right, let's see it, chat. CLIX and Higgs. They have made their way to Chiseled. This is Aegis and Ritual's PY, so they're going to try and take down Aegis and Richie, get the land call by force.
Okay. I'm pausing for now.
This could be a big one, bro. This could be a big one. They're going for the play, man. They're going for it. They're going for it. This is a bit of a... Feels bad for Aegis and Richie if they get taken out here, because if he takes them down, like, there is a world where CLIX takes down Aegis, and then Aoxy and Jojo and Shadow both qual, and neither of them qual. You know what I mean? Like, it's close, and oh! Big pump. Catches him lurking. CLIX and Higgs chasing him down right now. Takes him down. Higgs gets the elim. Oh, boy.
Don't kill him. Yeah, he's just being stupid.
Okay, that's Ritual. Aegis still up here, though. The other thing this could also do is this also gives them a bit of an elim farm right now. They could just farm a bunch of kills on Richie. We'll see.
Yeah. Fuck it up.
Looking a lot more confident after Grands. I don't know if Grands was like the catalyst. Like, they just underperformed so much for their own standards. They just, like, stopped caring in a good way, you know?
Yeah, Virtual died.
Richie died again. Wow. Where's Aegis then?
I'm not sure if this
So Aegis isn't in the POI.
wants them to go down
Wait.
right now because they just find
Wait, is Aegis not in the POI? Where'd Richie spawn?
Ritual. 280.
One second, there's the broadcast showing, so I kind of want to see, like, okay, there we go, okay.
Been eliminated. They have just
everything.
Aegis Richie out. That was Aegis.
To whether it's going to Aoxy and Jojo Fishy or Musphinx, CLIX Higgs, one of those 3 duos is going to try. One of those 3 duos.
So again, for the leaderboard chat, Aegis Richie out on 283, which means that Aoxy and CLIX need to overtake them. But Shadow Virgo already have a spot, so only one of them can do it. Oh boy. Well, you guys said earlier, CLIX doesn't execute on these kind of plays. That was very good execution. I feel bad for Aegis Richie, but it's how she goes.
Obviously, I believe Cooper and Reed lend a little bit of a helping hand, make sure they weren't able to get
oh
back
boy.
in the game, but Ages and Ritual, their closest competition was Aoxy and JoJo Fishy at 270. So even though 200,
do they try and now find Aoxy?
You look at someone like CLIX and Higgs, they're just about 58 or 58 or.
Oh my gosh.
Going for the win. Look at the
That's on. I can watch it myself.
Now, if you are in Agers and Ritual shoes, is knowing the fact that Aoxy and JoJo Fishy have been purely placement oriented. Every single part of their build-up on today's leaderboard has come largely from their finishing moments because eliminations just not really there. 4 elims being their peak eliminations on any singular game in the past 7 lobbies so far, Jacob. And if I'm being realistic here, that might not be enough. They're going to need to tack on some more eliminations unless they're planning on forcing out.
Alright, last game. Oh my gosh.
Finish here. And even then, why leave it up to question?
Wait,
when
this
there's
doesn't
so
even
many
matter.
teams trying to vie for that same sort of leadership position.
Especially when it's the last game, nothing to lose. You don't qualify, you go next anyway. Cooper and Reed.
This is like the worst lurk ever.
But they're doing it together instead of hunting as
They're
solos.
they're
But
down.
just get exploded there by the cube rifle. That just not only cut everything short, it gets the knock onto one. Cooper's just forced to try to disengage. A little bit of the Flowberry Fizz, the Shockwave. They go ahead and try to find his way to create distance, but diminished in Hobby. That's more points for them. They too need a comeback of the ages, so Cooper has no choice here but to try to start to heal up. He cannot continue his Shockwave while weak. As the pressure is being put on low ground, he builds up, trying to extend, but the cube rifle again.
I guess the ad just reset fully.
Can't even finish eating his pizza in peace, man. The way that this duo is just barreling down, constantly breaking all of his.
But yeah, this doesn't matter at all for the leaderboard.
Wait,
Wait, JoJo's about to die.
Maybe Reed was able to get far enough away, but I fear the unfortunate reality for Reed and Cooper currently, Jacob, is the only time they've really witnessed a cube rifle is when they've been on the receiving end of one. They haven't really
they're
had the
about to die.
opportunity to try and utilize
Their loot's
it,
not
but
looking
there's
good.
still other measures that they could try to bring out here in this final lobby, see if they can bounce back.
Muzz and Cam take out Cooper. Ozone.
It's what Aoxy and JoJo Fishy were doing, but in the early game you saw them kind of in cones, in buildings, just hiding, right? And I like that because you got to think CLIX and Higgs, Agers and Ritual, Shadow and Virgo, all these teams that got aggressive in the early game, they're running around looking for players that are out of position, trying to loot up split from their teammates. They negated that entire opportunity of it happening to them. They stayed in a building, wait to zone, overtake them, and then now they're essentially starting their game out.
It's just crazy to think about the way that some of these younger players have really been trying to build themselves up, make a name for themselves on their respective regions. Virgo and Shadow, another one of those younger duos, but man, have they really found their stride here today. They just need to make sure that their steps don't get cut short here. They want to make sure that they finish strong. It's all they need. And they'll make sure that they have that EWC land qual spot alongside the Summit one. That'd be a very big accomplishment for those two.
Kind of see that interesting stat. 3rd place, one of 3 teams who haven't been on height at all. And honestly, they won one of our qualifiers. They're second in one of our qualifiers. They're just essentially hitting for the cycle here with their aggressive play style. Consistency throughout the games, even with the inability to actually pull off some victory royale, just shows how dangerous of a team this can actually be at times. Rapid gets the knock, Cold gets the cleanup. That's one more elimination here. They are 90 points away from 1st place, which yes, it is a lot, and the only way to really close that gap is through this type of style here.
They need eliminations from other players in the lobby, but also have to remember some of those early elims for Rapid. Ooh, Cold. Okay, one more time, run it back. Golden has been knocked. Cold gonna find that full elimination here. That's gonna leave Ozone in precarious position. He's gonna need to just dip out. He wants to make sure that they are not fully eliminated just yet. Still prize ball on the line, but getting back to what I was saying about Rapid, one of those eliminations at least was on, I believe, PETERBOT or Pollo, at least one of the two. And the main thing is that they've clearly got that mentality of if we wipe out the team in first, they might be able to actually overtake it if they can get a lot of eliminations and a victory royale in the final.
this is like very doable now for
Instead
CLIX.
of winning the tournament, it's making it to the EWC finals. You know, being able to take out Ages of Ritual.
No, Ages Richie aren't qual land, chat. That's why they're going to be so pissed. But that's why CLIX had to take them down, because they don't have a land spot. Like, there's no point keying Muzz, for example, because even though Muzz is above CLIX only just, Muzz is already qualled, so like keying him does nothing.
So far, they do find success in that regard. The hook's still there. The damage to connect on the walls. Cube rifle from the side. Still able to connect. Now it's a chance.
Shadow Virgo fighting Cooper. Reed and Cooper could play spoiler right now. They could be CLIX's hero. No, Pete's done nothing towards CLIX this game, chat, but it's kind of hard for Pete to do anything because he has no idea which one CLIX is. There was no way for Pete to know who CLIX was going to land on.
Shadow, they're not looking for an early departure. They want to make it into the placement points. And for Cooper and Reed, they're not going to get a chance.
CLIX can't get 60 points, bro. They've already gotten 60-point games twice today. What are we saying? They've literally already gotten 60-point games in 2 of the 7 games so far.
For another one of NA's teams, but Reed and Cooper, they tried their best with the circumstances they were left off in.
Is it about to rain?
Sometimes it just doesn't pan out in your favor. But we'll still get a chance to see those two in a LAN environment, just a different kind of tournament.
It's always weird. The second person always goes lower.
Shadow and Virgo that we saw seconds ago, and then Aoxy and JoJo Fishy, who are still playing catch up. They have 10 more points to go before they.
Oh. CLIX gets a kill? I don't think so. He's only got 2 still.
Is it double blue?
Oh, they're looking for him. They're looking for him. I'm guessing BloodX has checked the skins because he's saying double blue. I'm guessing he means like skins. I mean, if that's Shadow Virgo, that's so good for him. Or Aoxy. Jace. Wait, is CLIX's delay even longer than the broadcast?
No. I got full. Above us camping.
Oh, they didn't get the credit onto Ages. You're right. Sorry, they only got 1 kill off spawn. You're right. So sorry, he just killed Jace twice. My bad. I keep thinking they killed Ages and Richie. They only got 1 kill. They only got Richie. Yeah. Sorry, chat.
Okay.
I mean, dude, they're kind of doing it. Maybe.
They're aware of the fact, though, that this is one of the leaderboard duos. That is left to unfold, but hey, CLIX, more than happy to apply some steady pressure here.
That's already 9 points of Elims. They're closing the gap.
Just putting an abnormal amount of pressure onto Shadow and Virgo on the side, but it's just trying to bleed any shots through to try to connect. Cube Rifle almost connecting onto them, but they quickly reset that build just in time. Just kind of looking all
dude, what a good finish, man. Fortnite comp is cooking.
Well, spraying in the distance, and it's not always 4 eliminations, Taco. You know, good damage that you're putting on teams means that you have to dig into their resources they're not able to take with them later on in the game. Roughly about 30 or so seconds here. We're going to have reboots turn off, which really kind of starts the end game.
Look, if you are
Cole's already called land, chat. Cole's already called land. Cole could win the whole tourney if Pete stumbles, but quite unlikely. At this point, we're really just locked in on who calls land, because Pete should have won this. It'd be a very unlikely, like very uncommon Pete sell here.
That has got to hurt the pride.
There's Aoxy JoJo.
Than to overcome all the doubt, all of the hate that's just been slammed his way from the start of the Reload Elite Series finals, and actually managed
CLIX
to
will know the
secure
skins,
his
chat.
position.
BloodX has definitely checked the skins.
Really gonna be tested here in this game, though. About 45 points or so from catching up to that threshold of 283 points, which is currently housed by Ages of Ritual, even though they're no longer in this game. Next up, 273 and counting, 276. They just got placement points from the top 15. It's going to be Aoxy and JoJo Fishy. You add in that elimination
Not even allowed?
as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, you're allowed to check replays for skins. Like, it's 5-minute delay. Any information you gain through replays from a coach is allowed.
Total they've received in any one of these games so far. So if Aoxy and JoJo Fishy are going to have a phenomenal performance here, it's going to be through consistently staying alive.
Oh my god, they found him! Wait, CLIX just jumped in on Aoxy. They took down one. Oh my god, they're actually doing it.
Is actually down. Reboots are
Wait, they're doing it. Wait, CLIX just got slammed though. Wait, CLIX just got cubed though. Wait, CLIX is like 1 HP. Is he not?
Way too split from his duo. He's not going to get the opportunity.
Oh, no, he's good. He was like 1 HP, but he got his meds off. He got his meds off.
Forced now to try and just maneuver
Yo, if
through
CLIX
that
does this,
backside
this is gonna be
zone.
mad impressive, man.
But the Pulsefire could potentially play a big part here, Jacob, but even a strong weapon, when you are left as a solo, that is just such
Really
a
good pad, though.
Wait a second. This is peak for Aegis Richie. Wait. No, there's no way. Okay, never mind. I was like, maybe there's a world where Aegis Richie's still qual, but no. Well, there is if CLIX and Aoxy both grief each other. Shadow Virgo looking pretty healthy. Okay, I think Shadow and Virgo have most likely done it. It really is now just CLIX versus JoJo, and can they both overtake? It's pretty much CLIX versus JoJo right now.
Shadow and Virgo gotta be feeling really good about their current situation, but Cold and
But they've got to overtake 283, which is Aegis Richie.
Why are we forgetting about Noxie and Veer?
So chat, right now for CLIX and Neeks to qual, they essentially have to get over 283 and then outplace Aoxy and JoJo. That's the two main requirements right now.
That's gonna be 3 now for CLIX, but Higgs, he needs an
5 elims, they're kind of doing it. JoJo's looking okay. 36 builds as a solo, all wood pretty much is not good. If he gets cubed, he's screwed. Oh my god, he's getting cubed. On the pizza too.
Yeah, especially with those cube rifles, it's not going to be easy and almost is a daunting.
Does Aegis Richie have a win? Aegis Richie have no win for the tiebreak either. Okay.
Looking towards the outside, 301 points and counting. The next team below that they do have to worry about, Aoxy and JoJo Fishy, 279. Then you got CLIX and Higgs.
Oh no. The lobby on low ground, bro. It might be crumbling, chat. 0 builds. It might be crumbling. They went for it, bro. Gotta respect it. They went for it.
Wait, they can still
pull
qual.
off some crazy solo clutches today. I mean, jeez. All right, JoJo's about to overtake Aegis here.
He needs 1 point to overtake him.
CLIX die here, then Aegis does qual. JoJo needs to literally just get 1 more point.
A little bit of mobility off the overdrive grenade, a chest, and some bandages. They'll at least have a mild opportunity to heal later on, potentially, but...
Yeah, but Shadow Virgo on 304 chat, they've essentially done it.
Looking down at Chimp, he can get this refresh.
307's not being overtaken here. JoJo jumps above Aegis, okay. So Higgs now somehow has to beat JoJo here. JoJo's done it, bro. I think JoJo's clutched it. That's Higgs there. That's Higgs right there. It's Higgs and JoJo on low ground next to each other. 291 is still doable for Higgs, but it's going to be a fucking crazy clutch. JoJo just ducking and weaving right now, man. He's trying to get any placements. He's got no extra placements here. Still 11. Higgs goes down. That's it. It's JoJo. It's JoJo and Shadow. JoJo and Shadow make land. Aegis Richie and CLIX. Higgs miss out. JoJo's done it. Shadow Virgo. JoJo Aoxy make land. Unless like Bolts or something has fucking 15 kills and we didn't see it.
I mean, Acorn just got a triple kill. Wait.
Oh my god. Is this no one shooting up? Yo, we really gonna get 4
Wait,
wins
is
at
Acorn and
8
Bolts
games?
can do this?
Oh my good god. The craziest part is there's gonna be kids who now are somehow gonna use this as an example of how this cube rifle's not dog shit. Like, bro, they got 4 out of 8 wins. It must be skillful. You know what I mean? Like, P and Poyo just played that good, man. It really did. Hey, Shadow Virgo to land though. Hey, Aoxy JoJo securing a land position is crazy. Good for them, man.
Yeah, you gotta know first, second place probably already locked in. Even with 9 eliminations here.
Even if Pete goes down now, Yomsa doesn't overtake. Oh, he put on the old CLIX skin too, just for good measure. The original CLIX.
They don't want to just take part in these competitions. They want to take over. Cube rifle again, connecting on the goal.
Yo, what is going on, bro? This game is so much. It's just chaos, bro. Good on Jacob for trying to cast this, bro.
What am I watching?
Yo, Yomzo and Josh, though. Yomzo Josh played so good. Bro, this is just like yesterday in Div Finals. Yomzo and Josh play crazy, but they just, Pete and Bob Poyo just play better, you know? This is such a ridiculous amount of points for Josh not to win. Yo, boy. Oh, wait. Josh and Poyo. Where's Yomzo? Yomzo wins this. The future. The future. Let's go. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter for the leaderboard, but
them win their games, but unfortunately enough, it's PETERBOT and
Oh,
Boyo
boy.
who get the last laugh and the tournament win.
For the third time today, though, the fact that it...
All right, Shaq, we'll check the leaderboard, even though we pretty much know how it breaks down. Pete wins it. So, yeah, PETERBOT wins it. Cold second. Shadow takes the first land spot. Josh, and then Aoxy. Aged and Ritual going down to CLIX and Higgs that game. Miss out on land by 14 again. In case you're confused, the land spots roll down. So, Pete already has a land spot. Cold already has one. So, Shadow takes one. Josh already has one. Oh, not updated? Oh, am I not reading it right? Oh, shit. My bad. My bad. My bad. Thank you, chat. I was just looking at the numbers because that kind of made sense in my head. Sorry, Josh should be second. You're right. Sorry, one sec. Bro, Fortnite track is selling me at the moment. That's my bad. Sorry, yeah. Josh should 1,000,000% be second. But by what, like 40, 50 points? Oh my god, bro. Now, of course.
They make it to the end game. Like, no, both of these teams have to really take it to that last 2v2. To see it happen so many times, so consistently, is so impressive. And I mean, you know, again,
bro, Fortnite track are really picking the best times to sell, eh?
Right? Josh and Yamzo in
how did they just go down? CLIX and Higgs dropped on him.
Solo clutching.
All right, there we go. There we go.
Man,
there we. Oh, you fucking bro. I can literally see the names. They're just too blurry now, bro. I'm gonna crash out, man. Come on, help me.
I think a lot of people kind
This
of
is getting
overlooked
ridiculous.
it because it was kind of the cold.
I'm getting rage baited by a leaderboard.
Show, but everyone is definitely going to be paying attention to them once more going into land. Yamzo and Josh doing such a good job.
Pete Tweet has it. All right, sweet. Pete's got me covered.
Especially
Sweet.
with it being a 1v1 against the likes of Poyo.
All right, Pete Tweet. Okay, thank God. All right, sweet. I really need to load up Fortnite these days and just leave it loaded so I can check the in-game leaderboard. All right. So as I was saying, Pete won it. Josh in second, Cold in third, and then Shadow takes the first land spot. Aoxy gets the second one because Cold, Josh, and Pete have already qualled land. So yes, A's and Ritual miss out on land by 14 points. CLIX and Higgs, they tried to do it with the Miracle last game. I mean, credit to CLIX and Higgs, they went for it. I love Age and Richie. You guys know I gas Richie up all the time, but the CLIX Higgs play, I feel like roles reversed there. Age Richie doing the same thing, so it kind of does suck. They got caught in the crossfire, and that means there's only 2 spots left on NA. 2 spots. And we have
they won
Ages
again,
Richie,
by the way.
CLIX Higgs, and Acorn Bolts all not qualled. Because Aoxy and JoJo taking one of these spots is definitely kind of throwing the tier 1s through a loop.
We saw that early fight get
and Reed Cooper, yeah, no Reed Cooper.
Basically, at the start of the game, the moment that they were dropping,
And the last CWC qualifier is going to be crazy.
Now have an opportunity to make it through. And we just followed along with Aoxy and JoJo Fishy. Kelly, I can't lie, the moment you know, JoJo Fishy was put in that solo situation, that's hard.
And Oliver OG, right? Oh, and Veno too. And Veno, you're right. Because Veno's coming back to NA. Fuck. No, Veno Curve coming back to NA, chat. This is going to be spicy. Javier Minished, Rising Curly. Dude, there's so many good teams. Or even like,
being able to clutch out this win,
this is gonna be wild, man.
Who hasn't qualled yet? He literally just named them.
So
CLIX, Bolts,
it wasn't just that one game that they did really well. They performed
Cooper,
right at the top of their
Veno,
game all day long, and you do have to feel for Agers and Ritual, especially after Agers got that solo double elimination game, and it really came down to CLIX and Higgs playing out of their minds, going on the aggressive there, getting the early elimination because CLIX and Higgs understood what they had to do
Veno's
to
coming
get
back
into that
though.
Qualification spot. They did it successfully against Agers and Ritual, and it looked like they were potentially going to be doing that onto Aoxy and JoJo Fishy as well, but falling a little short, which obviously boded well for JoJo.
Good ass Tony though, bro. Good ass Tony. Thank you for joining me, chat. Thank you, Mikey, Quasar, Control, Lead Dog, Levi, Tino, CJ, DR, D1 Blue, Pruitt, Jazz. Appreciate you, chat. I'm not ending right now, but I know a lot of you guys will sub out.
Their approach to the game.
What a 20, man. I do want to go through the leaderboard a little bit more extensively and check the stats and stuff in a bit, but
they kept playing the placement and it was just enough.
No CLIX announcement, chat. I told you the CLIX announcement was literally them just like trying to scare Pete from griefing them, suggesting they'll grief him in land if he griefs him out of land. You know, that's all it was.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Shuffle.
Wow, just an insane day of Fortnite.
No, he's coming back.
Because
because he's still playing with Curve.
More of the names who have qualified on through.
Ooh.
But man, oh man, what an incredible day of Fortnite here in the Reload Elite Series. Props to everyone. Massive props
Oatly.
to PETERBOT and Poyo, Yamzo and Josh as well, fighting it out to the very, very end. And to think we still have one more qualifier, right? We have one more qualifier where we can add more names to this list. Guys, it's already looking crazy. Like, it's already looking insane.
I mean, we asked at the start of the show because of the rivalry that we've seen in the Reload Elite Series qualifiers 1 and 2, where it was Peter Pollo, Cold and Rapid trading first and second place. And now
Actually, yeah, I mean, it's expected. Ritual's obviously going to say that, chat. Richie Age are not going to be happy, but they're doing the exact same thing, reverse, like roles reverse, chat.
To do it in such a fashion where they not only get 3 victory royales, but also 3 second places. I don't know if anyone was expecting exactly this vivid. Peterbot and Pollo are definitely back with a vengeance.
Absolutely. It looks like Reload is their game mode for sure. That they
Oh yeah, Peterbot and Pollo love Reload, bro. Ridiculous.
Qualifier 3. I mentioned it earlier today. I was like, listen, you do not want to be one of those teams that does not qualify in one of the first 3. Because now all of these teams, they got to potentially go back to the drawing board, right? Thinking about the future, thinking about qualifier number 4. Do you switch up your duos? Do you change your approach to the game? Are you happy with how you play today? Do you think it'll be enough? A lot of decisions need to be made for some of our players who unfortunately did not make it into.
Explain how many teams going to land? So it's 3 from every finals on EU, 2 on NA, and then 1 on every other region.
Okay, guys, before we say goodbye, I want to kind of get your closing thoughts. Qualifier 3.
So 12 on EU, 8 on NA, and then 4 in every other region.
Because I saw my thumbnail.
I mean, Peterbot and Pollo is standing up on high ground over and over and over again.
Dude, that was
very
ridiculous.
Exciting. But for me, you know, new map, new meta, and some new surprises for teams coming out on
He
top.
spins you with the tier 1, thank you, dude.
Absolutely. I think we loved all of the fun
Hey,
moments. I mean, Zeke was kind of talking about it while we were watching some of the games. We had mythic goldfish kind of flying in. We had people falling off of high ground, splatting down over there. Yeah. Zeke was laughing the whole time, not even just on camera, off camera as well. So just a lot of fun moments as always over on NA.
Hey, Mystic?
Just entertaining and good to see that.
Holy Glaze?
Is once again competitive and fun to watch.
Yeah, why is everyone shitting on CLIX and Higgs so hard? I'm so confused. I feel like they're kind of hitting their stride right now. I think they should have done better in their early games, but
There is still one more qualifier, so don't freak out. Still more opportunities.
I feel like CLIX and Higgs are like,
and of course,
their mental seems good right now, man. They're making good decisions. They're executing a bit better. Like, unfortunately, they're having worse starts, stronger finishes, but this is the inverse of the problems they used to have. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. Am I crazy, Chad? I feel like I'm sitting here feeling like everyone's flaming this way harder than what it should be. They almost pulled off the last game against like Age Richie. Like, I don't know, man. They're making the hard decisions and then executing on them, which has always been their biggest weakness. So if they can like patch that back in with what used to be their better consistency in at the start of tourneys, like, I don't know, man. This is actually like, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably some of the most confident I've been in CLIX and Higgs. It's small margins too, like, you know what I mean? Like when Pete fucking mythic goldfish and literally it was 1 edit war mythic goldfish, like, I don't know, bro. People like, I don't know. People love jumping on the hate train so quick.
So with my like ADHD, I find I learn best.
Hey. Oh my. Oh yeah, I guess the next Fortnite tournament is the LAN. It's okay, Zex. One day I'll stream earlier. Alright, I'm gonna get off. I'll see you guys later for another stream. So I'll see you guys later. Alright, see you, Zex. See you, CLIX Reacts. I don't know which one is you are. See you later, Abba.